Do you need access to and send emails without Wi Fi connection? Since 2025, Microsoft has been rolling out offline functionality in phases. In this video, I will provide you with an offline capabilities update and demo what's still unsupported. I want you to see the actual behavior for unsupported features because in some cases, you may think the functionality is working to find out later it didn't. Let's get started. Offline capabilities allows users to compose and respond to emails without Wi-Fi connection in New Outlook on your desktop computer. Your messages are moved to the outbox and will be sent once you are reconnected to Wi-Fi. It is important to know that in New Outlook web version and any other web application like the To-Do app, OneDrive, Copilot, must require internet connection. We don't just send emails, we also organize and manage our inbox. So let's review what you can do since the last offline update. And you can watch this video for more offline mode capabilities. You can now forward and reply to messages while offline. I am in Adele's outbox and I have already replied to a message and forwarded a message to Nestor. You can create a folder while you are offline. I'll go ahead and give this a name, test delete. I can move it around if I want to, as well as delete a folder while offline. You can search now. Let me go to Adele's inbox and let's search for weekly. So you have the ability to search. Keep in mind, some of these features were not available before, and now we have that capability. You now have the ability to add people or messages to your favorite list as well as assign as categories. I will add this to favorites by selecting favorites, typing Teresa, and she has been added. Let's assign a category to this message. Let's say this is demo. And so we are able to add them. Also, like with the categories, if I click on this category, I now see all of them as well. You can now add attachments while you're offline. If I click on Insert tab and go to Attach a File, I can browse my computer. And notice I have my OneDrive attached. Let me go to Outlook. I have actually sorted my status because anything that is marked with the green check mark, that is available on my device and I can attach that item. Any items listed here that has a cloud icon next to it, watch the behavior. You will not be able to add that file. If I would click on the check mark, because it's on my device, it will be added. And there it is. If I'm browsing my computer and looking for something that's on my hard drive, I can add these documents as well. There it is. The other thing you need to know when it comes to file attachment is upload and share is the same behavior. Again, if you're connected to your OneDrive, you can add files with the green check mark or from your hard drive. So now let's talk about some of the things that you cannot do while you're offline. With your signature, you cannot manage your signature or insert a signature. With graphics, if you're connecting to stock images, you will see this message because it wants to connect to the internet. And so, therefore, you will not have access to it. And the same thing goes for stickers. Quick parts is another one that you cannot add while you're offline. I was surprised that you would not have access to this. Same thing goes if you want to use mail from templates, you don't have access to any of those templates. I'd like for you to help me out here. Let's give Microsoft feedback to make sure that, quick parts and adding templates are available to us when we are offline. At least give us a snapshot of what's there and so we can insert them in. Couple other features that you don't have access to while you're offline is notice that I am sorted by date. If you change to any other sort order, you will get an error message. Notice it will never come in. If I scroll to my search folders, you don't have access to any of your search folders. Let's take a look at the calendar. Because this is where, when you're thinking that you're setting up a meeting and it's not going to the outbox, if I click on new event, let's make sure we say Teams meeting and let's send it. Notice this message here. Something went wrong. We cannot create a Teams meeting link. Do you want to send the invite without the link? So here, I would not want to send this without a link. So therefore, that functionality is not available to you. Contacts, you don't have access to your contacts. I was surprised to see that these were marked as favorite, but if I try to click on them, the contact card does not appear. So again, this is one of the functionalities that you do not have when you are offline. The To-Do app, because the To-Do app is really accessing from the web and from the cloud, you don't have access to that, nor do you have access to your newsletter. And lastly, you do not have access to Copilot. You'll get this error message. Now you know what you can and cannot do while you're offline. I hope I have saved you a lot of time. Go work your magic.